Join us now for Education Matters, a weekly look at the real people and real stories in education across North Carolina.
Welcome to Education Matters, presented by the Public School Forum of North Carolina. I'm Keith Poston. Kathy Moore was named Superintendent of Wake County Public Schools in May. It's the largest school system in the state and the 15th largest in the country. She is the first woman and first Hispanic to hold the district's top job, and we're going to talk to her on today's show. We're also going to take a look at a new partnership out of Johnston County aimed at recruiting more homegrown teachers. Before we tackle our main topic, we open with our EdLines, a quick scan of education headlines across North Carolina and the U.S. Bill Kobe, chairman of the State Board of Education, will not seek another term as chair when his term ends in September. Kobe, a longtime Republican, has served as chair for 5.5 years, but he has clashed with State Superintendent Mark Johnson and the General Assembly since 2016. That's when the legislature stripped much of the board's power and handed them over to Johnson. That led to a year-long court battle recently settled by the North Carolina Supreme Court, largely in Johnson's favor. Last week, Durham Public Schools moved to add a Spanish interpreter at every school board meeting and work session. The growth in Latino students means Spanish-speaking parents often find themselves at a disadvantage at board meetings unless they call in advance to request an interpreter or bring their own interpreter. Hispanic students now make up 31% of Durham Public Schools enrollment. Franklin Academy in Wake Forest, one of the state's oldest and largest charter schools, is under fire for what has been called anti-gay policies in their student handbook. The handbook prohibited students from openly discussing sexual orientation and gender identity, including homosexuality, bisexuality, and transgenderism. Now the school has changed it, saying that the language has been in place for years was simply a misunderstanding and has been edited for clarity. Finally, a new study out of the University of Virginia is calling into question the benefit of programs like North Carolina's Opportunity Scholarship Program. Robert Pianta, Dean of the school's College of Education, who co-authored the study, said they found no evidence that moving students to private schools promoted student success and that such efforts, frankly, are demonstrably ineffective. Remember, you can visit the Public School Forum's website at ncforum.org, click on Education Matters, and read more about each of these EdLines as well as other topics we cover each week.